everybody out there on YouTube. This is Fawn of Sirius. Back with another recording. I swear, this world is just getting worse and worse and worse. And I have to state again, I don't know what to really say in this video, but I'll try my best to, get what I'm thinking about. I'm going to try my best to just say what I'm thinking about. The internet's back on. And why did it take 3 days for the internet to come back on? I tell you, people's minds are just becoming more mush as the days go forward, you know what I mean? Oh man, it's like people they don't have a brain anymore. Everybody's just all about themselves. Everybody's in their own little world. But I guess the topic I wanted to speak about in this video is how these freaking feminists have ruined the interaction between the genders. These freaking whiny, crying, feminist women out here in the world who have literally ruined interaction between the opposite sex. And it's, and I look around me and I see the world around me, and it's literally very, very disappointing. It's sad because these freaking feminists, these whiny, crying feminists have ruined everything just because they think the world is theirs and they're gonna do everything in their power to, just to belittle and degrade men, you know what I mean? And it has literally ruined the interactions that we have with each other. And I really don't know how to go forward with this conversation, but I'll do the best that I can about, what I'm thinking about, what's on my mind. I mean, we're doing okay right now, but it still sucks not having a job. But I was bored today and I went online and I did one application. I did a freaking Ross application. And I'm online and I'm doing the app, and it literally took me like 30 minutes just to try and get in the freaking app, you know what I mean? Like, it literally took me like 10, 20 minutes just to try and get into the freaking stupid app. It's ridiculous. I started to get mad. I started to get really mad because putting in my freaking username and the password, and when you go on these websites, it's so freaking sensitive. It's so freaking sensitive on what it freaking wants you to do. And I'm trying not to cuss. I'm sorry. like literally, like this world is just becoming more AI as the days go on. And I guess this is somewhat gonna be like a female black pill, like rant recording about, just about like what I'm thinking about, and how this life really freaking sucks. You know what I mean? Yeah. As you grow older, oh man. These freaking feminist women. Like, they're literally not helping the situation at all. And, like, they're literally ruining these feminist women out here are literally ruining the relationships between men and women. And this is why men don't want to freaking talk to us anymore, because women just think like they can like frolic and do whatever the freak they want, and all they do is freaking complain. All these women do out here is complain about how they're not getting their way. And it's like, really? It's like, grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. And I'm talking to these women, these superficial freaking ditzy freaking airheaded women who don't know shit. They're literally like ruining everything. And, I wanted to state in this recording too, like I wanted to say, sometimes it's hard for me to believe in God too, because like I go on YouTube and I listen, I listen to these, mostly men, talk on their channels about how hard it is to get women and how they have to resort to escorts and, paying for sex and all that. Like, it's literally gotten that bad. Like, these women out here, like, they don't want to be in relationships. They don't want to be in a relationship with a guy just because they like the guy. It's not like that anymore. It's literally not like that anymore. It's not like, the 70s and the 80s and even the 90s, to where, women seemed more genuine. Like, they seem like, they wanted to be in a relationship with the guy they like. But now that we're in 2023, these women's morals and values have changed, and it's not for the better, it's for the worst. And I want to reassure these guys out here. That, there are still some good, decent women out here, who genuinely care, because now in today's society, in this superficial, artificial society, women have just lost their value. Like, these women out here, they are literally just out here to get a bag. They're literally just out here just to get money. And they're treating all guys like they're ATMs, which is not good. It's really not good, because in a way it's devaluing the relationship quality aspect of, just wanting to be with each other in general. And these women out here, especially the feminist women, which is most of the majority of women now, they literally cry and whine about everything. And this is why This is why men do not cold approach women anymore. You know, instead they're online trying to get validation from women. And this is literally hurting us. This is hurting us really bad. And it's just gotten so ridiculous. Like, you know, I'm someone who was born into a family who, you know, who have like good moral values. I was born into a family who, you know, at least, you know, they give a crap about how we were raised. But now it's all about AI, it's all about technology, it's all about social media preference, which is fake, phony. You literally, in society, you literally cannot trust anybody anymore. It's so hard to trust people now. Oh my goodness. I cannot tell you how disgusted I am of this society. Because, you know, as a woman, like, I was actually raised with a family who had moral values, who actually cared about, you know, how we were raised. You know, me and my sister both, you know, and my sister had a child, my niece, Raven, you know, I hope she's raised with some kind of value instilled in her too. Because literally this generation of people, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse as time goes on. And I'm really hoping that, you know, next year will bring about, you know, certain kind of change with people. Like, I hope, you know, I hope with this Pluto, like, Jupiter conjunction, I hope with the Pluto and Jupiter conjunction, it'll bring some kind of, like, new, like, conscious awareness. But, I mean, I'm not going to give my hopes up, because the society the society that we're living in now, like, it's not based on genuineness anymore. The society is not based on, like, your genuineness and, like, you know, your care for others anymore. It's all about yourself. It's all about, you know, how much money you can make. You know, and this is why these women out here, like, they don't care about getting with a man for his personality. It's not like that anymore, which is sad. It's really sad. And I hope I can try and get my point across in this video, because I'm not good at talking. I'm not good at talking in the camera. And you might hear some background noise. I'm sorry for that. But I'm here in the bathroom just trying to relay this information to you guys about, you know, it may be scarce, but there are still some good women out here who genuinely care about, you know, who still genuinely care about the interaction between the sexes, you know. I mean, it's not much. There's not many of us, but we're out here. And you know, I'm just gonna try and get my point across in this recording because, like, sometimes it's hard. It's hard for me to believe in a higher power. Sometimes it's hard for me to believe in the Most High and what the Most High is doing, because now we're strictly living in a society that is based off of the progression of technology. And sometimes it's hard for me to trust in God. Sometimes it's hard for me to really believe in a higher power, because if there was any sort of higher power, like, don't you think that this so-called quote-unquote higher power, or God, or whoever you want to call it, you know, do you think that God would let this freaking technology take over us all? Like, it's like literally like everything is man-made now, you know? Like, I don't see God anywhere in this country. I literally don't see the works of God anymore in this country, because everything is overrun with technology. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, any rational, smart thinking person would think, okay, if God really exists, he wouldn't try to let all of this freaking technology, he wouldn't let the technology like overrun this place. And literally these women out here on social media, because that's all they freaking care about. These women out here, they literally just care about social media and whether men want to give them the bag or not. That's all they fucking care about now in today's society. Most of the majority of women think this way. You know, they could, you know, most of the majority of women nowadays, they could fucking care less about God. They don't think about God. They just think, oh yeah, well, this technology is helping me get the bag. That's it. And this is why women now out here, like, they post feet pictures on social media websites. They're doing OnlyFans. They're doing anything. They're stripping. They're in strip clubs. Like, you know. And I'm thinking, like, what does God have to do with all of this bullshit that's going on right now? Like, I literally don't see anything. I literally don't see it. Because we are overrun with technology. You know, this country has literally been overrun with technology, and we're letting the AI take over now. So, no one here in this reality now, you know, gives a damn about, like, the supernatural, like what the supernatural can do. It's like you literally have to put the work in to literally see it. And excuse my significant other in the background. He's playing a game. He's playing CS:GO. So, but yeah, yeah, it's gotten so bad, you guys, and like, I feel bad, because, like, I'm a person who genuinely cares, you know. I'm a person who genuinely cares about the relationships between man and woman. And the technology has literally ruined the interactions between the sexes, and this is why men don't cold approach women any longer. They feel like it's no use, it's not going to work out in their favor, because the women of today, they just think like, their shit doesn't stink all the freaking time. These women out here, like, they're, they don't want to be humble. They don't want to be genuine. They're, they're all just out here to get a bag, and that's literally, it's literally ruining relationships as we speak. And these women out here, especially these feminist women, they don't give a damn about being in a long-term relationship. They don't care about cultivating a relationship with a man. They don't care about that anymore. And it's really sad. It's really sad. But I just want to let you guys out there know that there are some good women out here. There are still some good women out here. And I want you guys out there on YouTube to think I'm one of them, because I've literally put in the time. I've literally put in the work to somewhat cultivate my channel. And it's not like any other channel you've seen. Like my channel is literally based on like the supernatural thoughts that I may have within this life. And I want to let my mom know, because I know my mom watches my channel. She watches some of my videos. I just want to let the people know. I want to let the people out there know, like, I am a contactee, like, because I've literally put in the work to try and make a difference in this reality. And that all comes from heart frequency, It literally all comes from heart frequency. Like I literally feel so strongly about this stuff. Like, I literally feel so strong about, like, the supernatural and, what else could be out there besides this false reality that we're living in right now. This reality that's all based on technology and, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, technology has helped us. It has helped us make our lives a lot better, but this technology that we have, like, it shouldn't consume our lives. It shouldn't consume, like, our organic lives. Maybe interacting and and what we think about each other, because we're all human. We're all human, and we have emotions, and we have a heart, we have a brain, and the AI, the AI technology, like, it literally copies, like, what human nature is. And this, and I believe this is solely seen on the movie The Creator, because, in that movie, like, the AI is introduced just to copy what humans do, what natural organic humans do. That's what the AI will do. It literally copies us. But you know, us as humans, us as an organic species, as humans, we were meant to, you know, we were meant to go further. We were meant to go beyond, you know, the comprehension of what else can truly be out there in the universe. And I can't stress this again. I can't talk about this enough, because I don't know. I'm just so sick of this world already. Like, I'm so sick of it. Like, everybody's so fake. Everybody's so phony. Nobody, you know, nobody is genuinely in touch with their inner self anymore. And it just makes me sad, you know. It makes me sad. But, you know, I'm thinking, okay, well, only the true ones will know, you know, how to fix themselves. And, you know, this can only be done, I don't know. This can only be done, like, with yourself, within yourself. And it's like, nowadays, since we have all this technology at our fingertips, it's like nobody truly, genuinely puts in the work